Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of my podcast called Sharing Wisdom as I Gain Knowledge. So, on today's episode, we're going to be discussing something very, very important. Just like every other podcast, of course. And it's going to be authenticity. Like, is authenticity worn out? And if it is, why? And how can we maintain our individuality and our authenticity? One thing about authenticity or individuality, it's, you know what, let me actually Google what these two words are before I just start talking and then I'm actually not making sense. Okay, so Yandex says this: authenticity is the quality of being sincere, true to yourself, and not trying to meet public expectations or norms. Being authentic means accepting and celebrating yourself for who you are, including strengths, weaknesses, ideas, and something like that I don't know, that I've never heard in my life, and also loving your imperfections. Individuality is the unique qualities and characteristics that make each person different from others. You see, different from others while accepting and celebrating yourself. Social media sometimes forces people, let me not say force, but influences people to act a certain way. Whether you're the one that's producing the content that's going on to the social media, or whether you're the one that's accepting the content that's being pushed out. As a creator, right, you might want to have a specific standard, and that's good, that's fine. You might want to do certain things, but sometimes because of what's already on social media, you might force yourself to go beyond what you're comfortable with, or do something that you don't actually stand with, or I don't know, like there's just always a push to try and be a certain way, and that shouldn't always be the case. Like, you shouldn't just force yourself to fit into a box just because that box is the app that you are on. You know, like, I also think actually that one thing that I think a lot of people have actually noticed this is that the people that are the most authentic on social media, well, not always, but some of them that are different, that are doing life the way that they want to do it, are the ones that are actually thriving on social media. And, you know, the ones that are following the trends and whatnot, they can still succeed, but it's not as genuine, it's not as pure as watching someone else that's doing something different, or not different, but they're just doing something and they're actually enjoying it, or they actually like it. Like, there's something that comes with actually doing things the way that you want them and the way that it like proper pleases you. And as a person that accepts the content, you might be influenced to feel like, oh, I keep on seeing this pop up on my For You page, or I keep on seeing these people posting about whatever topic and whatnot, and then you're like, oh, I should probably do the same. No, we don't always have to do all the things that we're seeing. We don't always have to agree with what we're seeing or what social media is showing us and pushing out as a trend or whatnot. Because also another thing is that social media is just something that's trying to get your attention. So they might just be getting your attention because they're triggering you, not because like, they're uploading something that I like. It's not always like that. And we really need to remember this and be like, okay, here I need to click long on this post, press not interested, and keep it pushing. Cause there's no reason really to be trying to align yourself with what other people are aligning themselves with. Also, with individuality, right, it just helps you long term. Being fake and trying to fall into the trends and stuff is just short term things. Like, it comes in now, fades out tomorrow, and things move on. But when you're like authentic to yourself, when you're true to yourself, you push yourself to grow. You know your weaknesses, you know your strengths, and you work on those things so that you can grow and keep on growing and keep on growing. Because who doesn't like growth? It's not just on social media, because I said authenticity, social media, it's not just social media. It can be your friend groups, the people that are just around you, like they maybe you guys don't even talk, but you see them, you notice them, and they are acting a certain way. Now you're like, I want to have a little taste of that behavior. That is also another thing. Like it's not just social media. I just point the fingers at social medias, but we always point the fingers at the social medias, but it's not always where the fingers should be pointed, because it's not the only source of inauthenticity, if that is a word. I think it is. But I know, like, really, as people, as we grow in life, we should really just try and improve ourselves, not to please others, but to better ourselves. Okay, maybe in some cases you will have to please a person by changing your behavior and whatnot, but don't change to the point where you're losing yourself. Like, some change is good and it's necessary. All these podcasts, they just intertwine, because in life is a watermelon. It's just one blob of stuff. You'll only understand if you've watched my previous videos, or if you've gone through my channel. So yeah. But some change is necessary, it's good and whatnot. Like, sometimes you have to tweak yourself a little bit to impress this person, or to meet the standards of this person. All I'm trying to say is, let me just summarize this, because I don't like making these videos too long, because I just sometimes just want to push some information into your head, like, just to be like, I haven't thought about this in a while, you know. So authenticity is important to help you grow, but also to be a little sparkle in life, because just like stars, they're all beautiful, but they're not the same. Flowers, they're all beautiful, but they're not the same. And just because they're different doesn't mean they're not good, or they're ugly, or whatever. So just be your unique self, love yourself, appreciate yourself, and improve yourself, because self-improvement is always good. And make sure also that you have a firm foundation in which you stand. Yeah, like, have a firm stand. Have like in my case, right, or in my attempt of a case, because sometimes I'll be struggling, I try and root myself in God and the standard that He has for me. Of course, I'm not a perfect person. I fail a lot. Like, yeah. Woo! Self-conviction. But my foundation in God helps me to check myself when I'm acting a certain way. Like, if I'm being rude to someone, then I'm like, whoa, God wouldn't like that. But then also with that is, I don't like that. I don't like when people are being rude to me, and so why would I choose to be rude to someone else? You know? So yeah, I'm gonna drag this really. I just wanted to say that. Just be your unique self. We love you for being your unique self. You're beautiful, inside and out, just the way you are. Love you. Go read your Bible. Go pray. Go steam your face if you're sick of the flu, blocked nose and stuff. And maybe I should leave you guys with a little verse. Just give me a sec. So, to end off today's episode, I'm going to leave you guys with a verse from Romans 12 verse 9, which says, love genuinely, hate what is evil, and cling to what is good. I think maybe if you're lost your sense of individuality, or you don't know how to be authentic and all that, maybe start with these things of loving genuinely, hating what is evil, and clinging to what is good. Yeah.